think to be here at home after what the supporters will tell you is 11 long years, and have a home game in front of a sellout crowd is something that everyone looks forward to, everyone aspires to be involved in these types of games. So it's one that we're going to embrace and hopefully get off to a great start.
How good is it for these fans as well? Saw you sign autographs outside. It's a real family club, isn't it?
It is. The football club, as with a lot of football clubs, is the heart of the community, and they've been through times of disappointment, despair, probably over the recent past. But all of a sudden, the club has had a reset in terms of the owner coming in and putting forward really lofty ambitions, and to get this football club back to the Football League where it deserves to be is fantastic. Is great for, like I say, not just the people that come here. It's great for local community, great for the businesses. The whole place is vibrant, really optimistic, and we've got to make sure we continue for that to be the case by making sure that this place becomes what it was towards the back end of last year.
It's been a long time. I've been going to county for 20 years, so it's been a long time for me as well. 30 years, in fact, that's even worse, isn't it? It's everything. I think it's the trajectory for the club, Mark Stott's investment and his plans coming to fruition, and excited to see what happens over the next few seasons.
And the first time you can take your daughter to watch them in the league as well.
Yeah.
How does that feel?
Yeah, it's amazing. You're very excited, aren't you? Super excited to walk out with them on the pitch for the first match back in the EFL, so very special day.
Oh, it's brilliant. After 11 years, can't feel any better. I mean, it seems a long time.
It doesn't feel like Staines Town and
no, that's right.
It feels very different.
So just to be back in the league, that's the main thing. That's all we want. We are a league club, and that's the main thing about it. Yeah.
It's mad, isn't it? We've actually got more season ticket holders now than when we were watching them in the Championship.
Yeah, we've actually got more season tickets, so everybody's looking forward to this. We can't wait. It should be a full house. So.
It's been a long 11 years, and there were many people out there, and maybe even myself included for a while, who wondered whether this day would ever come. So to be here today, back in the EFL, is something that we're so excited about, and the buzz around this place for the last couple of months has been great, and we just can't wait to get started.
What are your expectations?
Promotion this season.
I think they might get promoted again.
I hope we do. That'd be fantastic if we do, but just as long as we keep improving, that's all we can ask for.
We are favourites apparently for the league, but I'm not looking at that. We could get the playoffs, but I'm just happy to be in the league. If we end up mid-table this season, fine. I'll take that now.
You don't think we'll win it?
Well, we could do. We could do, but I'm happy enough if we finish mid-table. Just to be back in the league is the main thing.
With that, you sort of mentioned, the excitement, but with that comes pressure. A lot of people putting you as favourites to win the league. What do you make of that, and how do you handle that?
That's good pressure. I'd certainly much rather be favourites to win the league than favourites to go out the league, not in a negative way. So I think there can be lots of external pressure, but the biggest pressure from us comes from internally within our dressing room. We're a really driven, motivated group that at the moment are a group of players and management team that are at League Two, but we have aspirations to be higher than that. So there'll be no greater pressure than the pressure that we put on ourselves. You have to deal everywhere you go with external outside noise. We did that really well last year, but like I say, you have to embrace the situation you're in. Everybody that came here, whether it's as myself as a part of the management group or as a player, knows where the football club wants to go. We all have to improve day by day in order to be part of that experience, part of that journey for as long as possible. So it's a good pressure. It's one that we're looking forward to. We have some certainly unanswered questions. I don't think it will be plain sailing along the way, but I believe in the group we've got, we'll get better over the course of the season. But hopefully we can set the standard really high from the get-go and make this a special day for us.
We can't wait for it to happen. First game back in League Two. We're back again.
It just feels great to be back in the EFL. It just feels amazing. Dreams. I've been following so long. To see him back in the Football League is just amazing. So,
full generation.
Yeah, definitely. Mad. It's just unbelievable to follow him for so long, and then now to where we are now, we're back in the Football League. So, come on, County!
to have the role of president is just such an honour, and people say it must be really hard work. Nothing's hard work when it's your football club, and when it's your football club and you've just got back in the Football League, it's even better. And the thing I thought we'd never see, Stockport County has become trendy. You look at the demographics, the young fans we've got now, it's incredible, and you'll see it today with the atmosphere that they create up in the Cheadle end, up in Upper Tier 3, and they deserve it. But the people who really deserve it are those older ones who have stuck by us through thick and thin, and there's been a lot of thin in the last 11 years. They deserve today more than anybody, and I just can't wait to see those smiles again just before kick-off, and I just hope they get the result they deserve as well today.
Come on, boys, come on! Ready, boys, let's go! Let's go! This is us, boys, come on!
complete game of 2 halves, isn't it? For as excellent as we were with the ball first half, we had to live by the seat of our pants in the second half and backs against the wall. And I think you've seen attitude, application, you've seen some good play, you've seen a mixture of everything of Barrow today. So well done to the boys. They deserve all the credit, and I'm so pleased for them.
What was it like, coming here as well, with them obviously being talked about as being favourites for the league, and underdogs coming into the game? You really embraced that time.
Listen, everybody's wrote us off. We're going to finish bottom of the league according to everybody else, and we're happy and we're pleased that everybody's wrote us off, because that just gives us a great chance to keep going. So thanks to the betting companies, keep writing us off, because we're dead pleased today.
What's the message to the fans there? You seem quite emotional towards them at the end there, building quite a connection already.
I'm desperate to do well for them. I'm desperate. They've had so many bumpy times that I'm desperate just to get the club going for them. I want a connection between fans and players and staff. And I think that's not a bad way to start.
To have Stockport away and Bradford at home the first 2 games of the season, to get anything from them would have been amazing. And we're halfway there, 3 points out of the opening 2 games. Amazing, in front of 10,000. Brilliant.
Absolutely brilliant. It's the first time I've ever seen them win away, and it was just fantastic. I was on the edge of my seat right to the end.
Just shame, like you say, on the result. Gutted.
But to see it in here though, full to the rafters and back in the EFL, it must have meant a lot to County.
Oh, massive. 11 years absolutely killed us down there, to be honest. But back where we belong, and I'm sure we'll get promotion still at the end of the season.
It was a great atmosphere, and even 3-0 down, the fans stayed behind the team and kept going. And we came back in the second half and we saw what the team can do, and we're still optimistic for the season.
What is your message to the fans though? I mean, they really did stand by, despite being 3-0 down at half time. They were with you all the way through.
Yeah, and listen, we need them to be, because if we're going to achieve anything, and we've wasted a game today, so we're 1 less than what we were before play, then we'll need everyone pushing in the same direction and having the same objective. Cast your mind back 12 months, I wasn't here, but we lost the home game here in the first game of the season in the National League and ended up feeling all right come May. And we hope that that'll be the same come May this year.
10,000 people in League Two, it's a great achievement, isn't it, for the club and for the community as well?
Yeah, brilliant, but no surprise, because they've done it at the back end of last year, and I'm sure they'll continue to do it. We've got to make sure that we're better, and we can thank them for their support by winning football matches. We've not done that today, so that brings real disappointment.